What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we're going to do a full review of my Bulova Wilton. Let's rock this watch. Guys, so here it is, the Bulova Wilton. Very nice looking watch. So, as you can see, this is kind of the more of a sport watch. It's definitely not a diver. It's definitely not a dress watch, although it is dressier than certain tool watches. I guess you consider this more of a sports watch. Yeah. And there it is. So let's get into the specs and features. I did an unboxing of this video about a month ago. If you're not familiar with how the my channel works, I acquire the watch, I do the initial unboxing, and then I will rock it for a month or so, because that is what we do here at the Rock the Watch channel. We rock watches. I'll rock it, and then I will come back and give it a full review. That way I've had time to find out, to live with it for a while, figure out what's good about it, what's bad about it, and then give you guys as in-depth a review as I can. So let's get into it. The specs and features of this watch. Case diameter on this watch is 42 millimeters. Case thickness is 13 millimeters to a very slightly domed sapphire crystal. See if I can get, and it is AR coated, as you can see, very slightly domed. Okay, the lug to lug right here is 48. It has a lug width of 22 millimeters. As you can see, there's vertical brushing. It's all right. It's a little grainy, a little heavier than some other watches. They could have probably cleaned that up a little bit, but it's okay. It's nice and consistent and even. It's not all scratchy and janky. There is a little shelf here that's polished. It's highly polished. The bezel is highly polished to a mirror finish. This is a case without crown guards, okay? And I've done a few videos where I'm liking watches without crown guards more and more. I think they look very cool. This is not a screw down crown. It is a signed crown though. It's got pretty good knurling. It's kind of small. I'm also a fan of bigger crowns, and this one's, I would say, on the watches I've reviewed, this is maybe a medium sized one. So dial, as you can see, the dial is silver with black indices, and they're Roman numeral all the way around till you get to the 12. It is the Bulova symbol. All right, there's kind of it looks like little pyramids in there, and a crosshatch, kind of a waffle pattern right there. The name Bulova is at the 12 o'clock, and it look like what's a little raised plate in the middle. It says 60 hours, automatic, 21 joules, and it has a chapter ring around the outside with minute markers. And as you can see, this is an open heart design. Now I know some people, they will crap on an open heart design. I don't like it. I think it's kind of cool. It shows the insides. It show everything moving in there. It's kind of get a look at it while you're wearing it. You don't have to take it off and be like, hey, look, let me show you the back. Speaking of the back, this does have a see-through case back, and this model is sporting the Miyota 83S0 movement. As we've discussed before, it has a 60-hour power reserve. It is 21 joules. This watch features a screw-down see-through case back that is sapphire on the back, sapphire on the front. Obviously, the entire watch is made of stainless steel. It has solid in lugs. This watch has 100 meter of water resistance. And let's see what it says on the back here. Let's turn it around. On the back it says water resistant, 100 meters. Trying to get that there. Sapphire. Dang it. Playing with that light. Sapphire glass. Let's turn it here. Stainless steel. I think that's probably the model number there. And he has some more model numbers. I'm not sure what all that stuff means. It is signed with Bulova on the glass right there. The bracelet, let's talk about the bracelet. It has a standard butterfly clasp. It is signed on the bracelet, so it's a dual push butterfly system. It says stainless steel right there. As you can see, the links are highly polished on the side, and like all polished watches, highly polished watches, they collect all the fingerprints. It's brushed down the middle, however, it is, see if we can get it right here. So it's highly polished, but on the top, on these little facets, they are polished. So right there, as you can see, brushed, and then they polished the little edges of every link, which is pretty cool. They didn't have to do that. They could have left it, they could have brushed the whole thing and just left it, but they didn't. So when you wear this, you kind of get a little bit of shininess off the middle of the bracelet also. So there it is, guys. You do have a little bit of lume on the hands, and I'll roll in a lume shot right here. It is not great, and it disappears really quick. So there's all the specs and features. What do I like about this watch? I like it because this is another watch I got at Costco. And again, I keep saying this, do not sleep on Costco. Costco, you will find great deals at Costco. Okay, I probably have half a dozen or more watches that I've gotten from Costco lately. And you can find some good stuff. So this is kind of like I mentioned before, a sports style watch. I like it because it's real. You can dress it up. It's real shiny and good looking. It's got a lot of wrist presence. I actually kind of dig this watch. Some of the things I don't really like and I'm not too happy with about this watch. Okay, where do we start? As you can see, and I'll try to get it in there, the chapter ring minute marker is not centered in that Bulova symbol. It's slightly off to the right. So the chapter ring is not lining up. It looks like over here at the 9 o'clock, it's a little off too with the numbers. All right, that's one. Two, why on earth, Bulova, would you put 60 hours automatic and 21 joules on the face of this watch. Why would you put that there? Why would you put that little placard there? That's information you could put on the back, on the case back. You could take some of those numbers away and put 60 hours, automatic, 21 joules. You could put all that on the case back right there if you really wanted to. To me, that takes away from the aesthetics of the watch, takes away from the dial. That just shouldn't be there at all. I don't like that. Is that a deal breaker for me? No. I mean, I'll still rock it, but that's kind of my biggest rub with this watch. One other thing is kind of picky. I know it'd be real difficult to line it up, but if you look at the back where it says Bulova right there on the case back, I don't know if it's a sticker inside, if they etched the glass right there. It doesn't line. You could make that so it lines up at the 12 o'clock with the watch. It's kind of at 11 o'clock. It looks cattywampus. It's just, man, you could have lined that up. And like I said, I know it would have been hard. I don't know if you line it up and then take it out and then put the glass in afterwards or whatever. But do better. That's just little tiny things that turn people off for watches. So let's get this on the wrist. What am I rocking today? Today I am rocking my Seiko SNE 361. I did an unboxing of this one. I'll put a link down below with this video. This is a quartz. I did get this. Go ahead and watch the unboxing. I did get this pretty cheap. And man, it's a solder, as you can see. And man, does the dial and the indices just pop on this watch. I actually really like this watch. So let's get this off the wrist. And let's get this Bulova on. So yeah, there it is, guys. It looks really nice. Some people think 42 is a little bit too big for a sports kind of dressier watch. Let's get this sucker shining right here. But I think it looks really good. Sits on the wrist. Mighty nice. Little wrist roll there. Bulova. So yeah, there it is, guys. Go out and pick you one up. Guys, if you like this type of content, like and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.